This phone plugged in. I can actually see the screen in this spot. Drove about, I don't know, half an hour or 45 minutes to get here. Hopefully they're biting. We will find out. Get baited up and out there. We'll try the shrimp first, and then we'll go to worms. We'll do one of each. Give them a shot. Spot's produced for me pretty good in the past. Haven't been here all year though, so we'll see. We'll see if they're still in the same spot. That one's on a float. We're gonna put one on the bottom. All right, let's get this other one out there. Oh, look at this, they're already biting. Got one already. Put this one right out there and see what happens. Hopefully they're biting. Good. This float's already getting messed with. Let's see what we got here on the float. Looks like a little tiny bullhead. Look at the size of this little bad boy. Tiny. Let's see if the big boys are here. Sometimes I gotta weed through these little ones. But that was quick. It was on a float too, so we may put the other one on a bobber. Cast this one a little different spot. And I'll check. All right, let's see what's out there. Hopefully they come fast and furious. Hey Lisa, how you doing? What's up, Big Mike? How you doing, Bug Man? Driving, as always. Hi Rose, what's going on? All right, let's see. Oh, look at this. This one's already. Something hit this one. The other one, the bobber's freaking gone, it looks like. Yep. Nope. Bobber wasn't gone. I was hallucinating. Let me turn this a little bit. You guys want to watch the fish in here. Got to get dialed in. Once I find them, I can do pretty good. It's a little city pond. I had to drive. Well, actually, it's closer to where I grew up. Let's check the bait on this. There's a turtle right there. So we didn't get skunked. And this one is picked clean. Oh, look at that. Nope. Thought it was going down. My bad. Put a little chunk of worm on here. Don't take much, but we're gonna try it anyways. This is a busy park. There's people everywhere. You guys, if you stream, you know it's kind of odd to be out here talking. It's like I'm talking to myself. All right, small, tiny chunk of worm. Let's see what we get here. All right. I can't believe that little one bit so much. Yeah, not too bad. It's a pretty day. Pretty day. Oh, look at this. We got one here. Nope. It was taking line though. It was taking line. Where's my float? It's still there. I could see the line just peeling off the top of the water. It could be that turtle that just walked by my line, just drove by my line. So what's going on there? It's like right on my line. Little tiny box turtle, probably. Oh, there we go. Let's see what we got here. Oh, maybe he came off, maybe not. Oh, now he knows he's caught. Holy smokes, they're little over here. Yeah, this is gonna do me no good. There we go. Look at the size of these little suckers. There's bigger ones in here, but you do have to weed through them. We're using a jig head so they don't get gut hooked, which is a good thing. Hoping to get quite a few of them out here. It's also kind of hard to cast with these trees overhead, but it is what it is. We might switch this one over to a bottom right here if it doesn't start forming. We'll get that. Oh, something just jumped over there. Probably a bass or something. Go on, Mr. Turtle. Get away from my fishing line. There you go. He's just checking me out. Like, what's this big dummy doing? Nice spot. Also, usually when I fish here, it's closer to noon normally. Oh, wait. We got another little one picking at this. Nope, didn't get him. Did not get him. Let's check the bait though. Bait's still there. Should put some more weight on this one. Or get it out there a little further. Oh, there we go. Another little guy. He's still on it. No, he just came off. Man, these guys are tiny. That one got out there a little farther. If that one gets hit on by a bigger one, we'll put more weight on this and get it out there further. Yeah, yesterday kind of sucked. It's a little cooler today. Good morning, Randy. What's going on? Sandy Toes, what's going on? Ernie Brown, how you doing? Just trying to get some bullheads. We're catching little tiny ones, which is unfortunate. We got one bobber float with a piece of shrimp on there, and then we got some worm on a jig on the bottom. Actually, I think I'm going to put a weight on this one and get it out a little further. My goodness, this one picked it up and dove into the Weeds. Oh, look at this. The smallest one of the day. There's something up, and my bobber's going too. There you go. Look at this tiny little sucker. Holy Toledo. Oh, this one might feel a little better. This one feels a little better. This one feels like bait. Maybe. You know what? Not quite, but beggars can't be choosers. This one's, I don't know, about 5 inches long. We'll use them. Flathead don't care what size they are. And if I start getting some bigger ones, I can always throw this one back. But I need some bait. I'm getting them lathered up here. So let's see what happens. All right, what do we, oh, son of it, let's go. I'm gonna put a worm on that one that's going out there on a float. Still got that little guy on here, laying right here in front of me on a hook. I'm using 1/8 ounce jigs that I pour. They got little hook keepers, so they do a little better job of keeping the worm on there. Plain and simple, a little piece like that, that's all it takes. Pardon the dirty fingers. And we're gonna put a weight on this other one. Try to do that while watching this. Let me get this little guy off of here. I'll show you the little tiny dude. This guy is stupid small. Look at him. Ooh-wee. At least I know they're growing, or they're multiplying in here. All right, let me put another split shot on here, see if I can get this bottom rig out there farther. And then we'll adapt to whichever one's more productive. Put another 1/8 ounce on there. Looks like getting stuck with one of these. Where's my bobber? Oh, it's still out there. Okay. All right, I got another little piece of split shot on here. Try shrimp on the bottom. Oh, wait, this one's still got a worm on it. Maybe we won't. Now let's see if I can get this one out a little further. Got hitting the tree above me. Not really. Junk line on this eagle claw. And that bobber's just sitting there. Nothing's biting this one yet. Terry, what's going on? How you doing, Mr. Tully? What's up? Rustic, how you doing? Well, that's all right, man. You can go live. Free world. It is what it is. I'm only going to be here like for an hour. Well, it could be longer if I'm not getting any fish. Well, if I'm not getting enough. There we go. This turtle is just like swim by my line and stand on it. Little tiny dude. Oh, there we go. I don't think there's any size of this one either. Nope, another little guy. Hopefully the big dudes will be like, what's going on? And they start coming this way. There we go, here's another one. That is way too small for bait. Kind of fan casting this whole area. There we go, that's a little better. We'll see if there's something out that way. We'll see if there's something way out there. That way the bobber makes it so I can cast pretty far. All right, that line's good. Nothing biting. Nothing biting on that one. Oh, thanks, Rustic. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're just hanging out. No big deal. Good morning, everybody. Morning. Big Mike. Don't think I've ever caught a bullhead. Might have, but don't remember. Probably when you were a kid. They're pretty ravenous. If there's bullhead in there, they'll eat whatever we got. I'm already got a little bite on this one. That little guy. I'm getting pretty upset at the quality of these. Last year, at least I was getting a couple that were a little bigger. He just came off right here at the bank, which is good. I didn't feel like messing with him. Oh, that's on a blooper reel. Still baited. It's a bunch of busy work, if you guys can't tell. You gotta find some, and then you gotta get them all worked up. Look at this, I already got a hit on this one. Little guy. Well, maybe a little better. See if he's bait worthy. Hey, look at this. We got a little better one. Look at that. That's about 6 inches. Got a fat belly on him. That's a good bait right there. That's what I'm talking about. Give me a dozen or two of these, and I'm happy. Man, these hooks are no joke I use on here. Mother of pearl. All right, this one's going in the box. Get this bait back out there. Check the worm on there. Still a little piece on there. Should be enough. This float ain't doing squat. I might have to switch to a bottom rig on it. But that big one came from right out here. All right, that's 2 in the box. One might go back. I don't know yet. We'll see. Oh, look at this. I'm getting a bite already. I can usually tell if they're decent if they come to the top, but I don't know. This one doesn't feel too decent, to be honest. You know, it's another little one. Is it keepable? Yeah, this is keepable. This is about 4.5, 5 inches. We'll keep this one. Not as big as I like, but it'll fit on a hook. Gave me my worm back. All right, we'll let this one sit. That bobber ain't doing crap. Not doing crapola. Brian B, yo, what's going on? Big Mike. Let's see what Big Mike said. 14 thumbs up. Watching, it's free. You don't have to do nothing. Yeah, I appreciate you, Mike. Thanks for letting everybody know. This is not one of them glory big size queen streams, but I figured I'd just get a little content out there. Give you guys, you know, it hasn't been too many people live, even for just chatting and stuff lately, so I figure I'd go live doing this. This is actually fun for me, so. All right, this float ain't working. I want to say all these weeds are a pain in the butt, but I don't think they're weeds. I think they're like oaks that are growing. Yep, this has got a worm on there. You know what, let's set this one a little deeper and cast it out front. Even if it goes on the bottom, we'll know it. Oh, there we go. That one looks a little better. Let's see if we got it. Or if I didn't pick up in time. Nope, I think I missed it. That one pulled pretty good. Did I miss it? Or is it just tiny? Yeah, there's something on there. We'll take it. Beggars can't be choosers. Hopefully they'll get bigger. All right, we got 0 lines in the water. That's no good. And this one needs a new worm. We'll rebait it. Rip this worm in half. I wish these bullhead were bigger, but like I said, can't complain. It's better than I did at that first spot I fished at yesterday, that's for sure. All right, there we go. One out. Get this bobber float out there and see if made this one a little deeper, so maybe it'll work. All right. Nothing like the joys of bank fishing. Hey, Frank, what's going on? Yeah, we're bullheading. We're trying to get some baits for next week. Something's messing with this already. Actually, the line went slack. Oh, there we go. We got one down here. All right, this one might be a little better. Nope, not really, but it's baitable. There we go. Oh, that's about as long as my iPhone Pro Max. Like I said, if they start getting bigger, I can always put these back. But you do got to get them worked up. Get them all lathered up, and you start getting more. And then sometimes they'll even get bigger. Look at this. I got a bite on this one already. That wasn't good. We'll leave this lay here. I hit that tree behind me. I got all excited. It's a little one. I can tell it didn't come to the surface. Oh, just came off. Good. Bait still on there. Bait still on there. Oh, son of a biscuit. We better start side arming these. Switch sides here. Oh, that one broke off. Looks like I'm one line fishing, which is fine. Snapped right off at the knot or at the bobber. The only bad thing about those spring bobbers is sometimes they'll cut through a narrow line. But look at this, we're getting a hit over here already. Nope. Nope. Big nope. Do. Rookie throw is right. Look at this, there's something messing with this. Too little to slaw that big hook. I'm gonna move them since that was so small. Oh no, there's something on there. That's why I use jig heads so they don't, oh my goodness, this one's even smaller than the others. Look at this, tiny, tiny, tiny. Minnow-sized bullheads. I should try putting a big old glob of worm on there and see if that makes, they'll just tear it up. It's a waste. We'll try shrimp on the bottom. Shrimp on the bottom. Put it through the tail here. There we go. Little tiny shrimp tail. Cut some shrimp up. All right, let's see if I can't make another rookie throw. Right in the hot spot. We're at Dinkomania. Losing my drawers. Gotta pull them up. Oh, look at this already. Come on, be a decent one. Oh, maybe. It's not coming to the surface though. Oh, and he came off right there. Rehook this shrimp tail. Gotta get that hook exposed a little better. All right. There we go. That I like. Throw out and hook your floater. What? I don't understand that, Rustic. Don't understand that. Look at this, already getting messed with over here. All right, where are the big boys at over here? Where are the big boys? I'm getting bit so much, I don't even have time to retie that other one. Can you guys hear that bullfrog? Oh my goodness, it sounds big. It's a little too close to shore. I might have to put more weight on this. I don't think I'm getting it out far enough. And I need to rebait. Rebait. I should bend this hook down a little bit too. Can't get a decent one here. See, I hate when there's like trouble like I've had, because once they stop biting, it takes a few minutes to get them up there. It's a little off to the wrong side, but we're gonna leave it lay. Big boy frog is right. Oh, it's coming in actually, Rustic. I'll be able to get it before I go home. Oh, actually, it's going the wrong way. There's no fish on it, but there could be. No, it ain't moving nowhere. I ain't gonna waste time with my bait rod messing with the. They had to get a. They're cheap little styrofoam net, you know, like what is it, $4 for $4, little 50-cent, 75-cent float. Nope, I don't like it off to the side. Bait still on there? Well, I guess I did get a hit. Took my bait. Going back to worms. And the shrimp's falling off this hook. There we go. That's where I wanted it. We'll put the rod tip back down. Let's see how long that takes out there. There we go. Come on, take it. Little dude. It's getting tiring. There we go. My goodness. When did they get so small? I know a lot of guys that fish this spot. They could have taken all the big ones out. Next year they'll be bigger. There's gotta be a few left in here though. Sorry I'm not paying more attention to chat, but you guys are adults. Oh, look at this. There we go. Oh, this one feels a little better. Let's hope it's bait worthy. It ain't coming to the surface though, so it might not be. Pulled pretty good. Nah. If I didn't say I was disappointed, I'd be lying. Ah, he bit me. He bit me. All right, that's a little different spot, but see if there's anything over there. I casted this way a little bit. We'll see what happens. I've been casting straight out. Been getting nothing but them dinks. Just starting to annoy me. But I could be catching nothing. See, there's got to be a little hole or something they're laying in right there, because as soon as I cast out there, I start getting bites. Maybe I'll catch something wandering. We'll give this a minute or two, see what happens. That's a monster, yeah. Hey, Jody, what's up? Silly rabbit. Bullheads are for flathead catchers. Yeah, Jody, your guide might put you on another flathead this week. Isn't your guide's name James? Always giving me grief. So I think I got 3 or 4 smaller sized ones in the box. I guess that's better than nothing. Caught a ton of the little, like, tiny ones. The little itty bitty ones. No reply from Jody yet. Yeah, I got that little nip and nothing. There might be a tiny one on there, or there might be, no, there ain't nothing on there. Man, I got to drive through rush hour traffic this morning. I hate rush hour traffic. All right, after this one, if it's another little tiny one, we're gonna put another weight on there and see if I can't get it way out there. See if the bigger ones are more in the middle. Look at this already. Little guy, is he still on there? Yeah. All right, yeah, we're putting another weight on here. See if we can't get it out further. If I keep catching these, I'm wasting my time. Look at this. This is a Jody-sized flathead right here. She's gonna be so mad. All right, let's put another weight on here. You guys hear that? That's the steam coming out of Jody's ears from being so mad. All right, let's see if I can get it out way farther now. Side casting doesn't help, but all right. And it's out like another 25 feet. Let's see what she says. Hey, boo. Oh, Jody's sleeping. Like standing on some mud here. Get ready to watch a blooper. Yeah, that I don't like. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That's the money shot right there. See how long it takes to get bit. I don't doubt that there's some bigger ones in here, but them little ones, see this, I'm getting bit already. Them little ones are so ravenous that they get to that bait first. There we go. Let's see if he's hooked. I think he's on there. Another little guy. It's coming to the surface. So I don't think he's a keeper. Look at this little dude. I think I'm gonna name him Jody. All right, little Jody, you're going back in the pond. Come on, there's got to be some bigger ones in here. Cut me some slack. You tossed me back. How dare you? Well, you know. It is what it is. Hands covered with worm dirt. Let me see if I can get a nicotine patch out. I'm gonna do this off camera. I don't need you guys seeing me get one out with my mouth here. There we go. The geese are surrounding me on this little walkway. No, I can't believe I'm not getting up. Oh, there we go, finally. Come on, take down. Give me a good one. If I'm using just a hook and a weight, then I worry about them getting gut hooked, but. Oh, something just swam through here. I think it was a bass. This line's slack, better check it. It's probably on there. Bullhead hardly don't hit a bait and leave. They'll just keep coming back for it until they're hooked. I got two turtles checking me out. I'm gonna call these two turtles. That one's J-Dog and the other one's J-Dog 2. This line's doing funny stuff. Of course, there's a little tiny one. Here you go, turtle. You want a bullhead? No, you don't want it. J-Dog didn't want that. That was J-Dog, not J-Dog 2. Little cutie. All right, I'm getting tired of this. I'll give it a little more time. Then we're gonna call it. Come on. All right, straight out again. Yep. That's how the bait fishing turns. Yeah. We got 12 people watching already. I guess bullhead fishing isn't what it used to be. Either that or y'all don't like each other. Nobody talks to one another no more. Did I say that out loud? Did I say that out loud, Jody? Tell me if you heard that. Got the park guy over here checking the trash cans. There we go. Little tiny tap. Tappity tap tap. I don't want that. I want a big takedown. Big bullhead takedown. Really? Alright, you guys are starting to make me look bad here. Go back, tell Grandpa. Tell him there's free worms. There we go. Alright, let's cast this way. It's the worst thing that can happen. I don't catch something that I can keep. Alright, let's see what that does. I cast like vertical along the shoreline here, or parallel to the shoreline. Jody says, now who's dreaming? Those tadpoles will be frogs in a couple more weeks. Those aren't tadpoles, Jody. Learn your fish identification. Oh, there we go. We got a fish already on this, off to the side. Not a big takedown, a little nibble nibble. Yeah, I think this is sort of a waste of diesel. But I got to hang out with you people for a little while. Wow, these are small. My buddy Jim probably fished this out already for the year. Took all the big ones home. All right, let's try that spot. But it is beautiful out here. It's like 66 degrees out or 68 degrees out. Sun's behind the tree. I'm in the shade. I'm giving Jody some shade. Jody wants a tadpole. Something like that, Rustic. There we go. We got a bite already. I don't know. That must be a tiny one. It must be a little bitty one. This one can't even pick a quarter ounce of lead up off the bottom. There we go. Well, I came to the top. Let's see what he looks like. Is he bait material? I don't think so. Nope. Look at this. One more shot. If we don't get anything, we will call it. Ooh, that one's way out there. Let's see what happens there. Fish on. Money, 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 money. I did that just for Brian B. What's up, Brian? How you doing, man? Just sitting here listening to Mark talk to himself. Yeah, pretty much. I just went live on YouTube. The new StreamYard, if you're on your phone, you can't read chat unless you got an iPad. And I don't have time to be looking at an iPad with these bullheads, even these little ones. You know, the bites come pretty quick, and I gotta stay on them. So I just went live on YouTube. Or else I'd put the link out there and someone could have come out there and talked to me. Oh, there we go. Can't believe how hard bullheads are for me to find, or decent ones, I should say. Check this line here. Is there one on there? I don't think so. If it is, it's tiny. Tiny little guy. This is a joke. This is a joke today. All right, Bullhead Pond. There we go. Look at the size of these little suckers. Be free. All right, this is wasting your time, folks. So I think I'm gonna call it. But hey, Rustic, you should go live again. Everybody can BS in there. They like having you and Eric up there. Let me take a look at Chad here. How you doing? Good, thank you. Nah, little tiny ones.
Okay.
Oh, you're done already? All right. Nobody goes live. That's one of the reasons I went live today. Trying to keep the community alive. Everybody has busy lives and stuff. All right, folks, if you're watching, please hit that thumbs up. Oh, we had a bunch of bluegills last week. They're in the freezer. Oh, cool. Put them to good use. I'll go bullhead. I'll go bluegill fishing this weekend. I'm gonna go home, and I got my bait tank needing a little bit of maintenance, so I'm gonna clean it up this afternoon. Get it ready for next week. This weekend I'll go do some bluegill fishing. I'd go today, but I don't like that bait sitting in that bait tank for so long. I'm gonna try and figure out what day the weather kind of looks good next year or next week. Excuse me. And we'll stock it up. We got plans to do a whole lot of nothing this weekend, so. Later, folks. Hit that thumbs. Thanks for subbing. I appreciate you. Wish I could have gotten some bigger ones, but we did get some bullhead. I got like 3 or 4 little guys. I'll put them on a suspended rig, keep them off the bottom, and just let them flap around there. All right, folks, take care. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Bye.